Okay,
Make
if
sure
you
that air horn still works.
if you're in the game, please go to the general Discord and add Moose, just so we can shame him into showing up.
I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna let other people do
I
that.
can show up. Why can't other people show up?
Because other people are stupid.
Yes.
We shit in your cereal, Colin.
You are such a
Everybody. Like, don't worry.
Kevin with the godlike hat. He's not even in the room though. Okay. So in the name of not disqualifying Moose, let me quickly find who is gonna replace him since he probably forgot about this again.
Oh yeah, time. Oh yeah, the daylight savings, Kappa.
Hey, Chad.
Chad.
Cost for voting for crowd favorite.
Yeah, let's put them to 1,000.
Okay. And I'm changing it to week 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And I'm taking out snooze.
You're not.
Are you?
I'm not.
You're not. If people vote for Snoot not realizing that she can't be voted for, then that's their problem.
You're nasty.
Like if you take out snooze, okay. If you take out snooze, you have to remove everybody after her. Add like a blank so that people's numbers don't change.
I'm pretty sure
Okay,
Colin already
that's a
wrote
better
out the
argument
nation
than
by
what
Duke
you're
last
doing.
night.
People's
I don't
numbers
know.
changing.
I
is
haven't
not
rallied
good.
anyone. I'm not turning
Oh,
on
he's-
this computer to vote.
He's here. He's awoken.
So
What happens if we want to lynch Surfat but not the dog?
The brilliancy
can't.
prize is doubled this week. That's exciting, right?
What has? What?
The brilliancy prize. Like, are you ready for some crazy shit?
Wait,
Zoom
wait,
that have
everybody
already
take a screenshot of Logan not voting for himself.
won. Now, right, Lexi.
Logan
If
actually
I'm-
voted
if
for
I'm- if I'm-
Lexicant.
If I'm Town, I'm gonna do some crazy gimmicks
I know.
because Town never wins anyway.
I will brilliantly save myself from my own game throw.
It's okay, Colin. You're gonna lynch me, and I'm gonna be alien.
Okay, can we start
would I
using the word
choose?
execution?
I mean, I don't know. Why would you lynch me?
I'm pretty sure we only win if we're the same alignment. I mean, that's obviously true. But I'm pretty sure that
Alrighty.
Boys,
humanity only
daylight
wins.
savings, boys.
Wait, I have the magical button. Okay, Aylin, are you ready to roll the game? You're muted, so you have to unmute yourself.
Yes, I am.
Okay, everybody go to sleep. Good luck, have fun. And meanwhile, go join our lovely casters in the casting room.
Yeah, Alien, I'll beat you up if I don't get a good roll, okay?
What?
Kidding, haha.
You're so funny, Moose. Anyway, I'll see you very soon.
So
Remember-
what's your PayPal, Shakespeare?
Alien is your game mod. All PayPal donations for good RNG should go to Alien. Thank you very much.
Mafia plus set up.
We are here with the casters. If the casters want to turn their cameras on, we can even see them. You can see a well-shaven Rob Alloy. I appreciate that. I couldn't be asked to shave today. Rob, you look like 20 years younger, dude.
Even with all those scars.
All my scars are non-visible, except the one around my eye. Can't
Well-
see that.
The scars indicate that you've been through something really bad and you came to go on the other side.
Oh. Pieces are missing.
Eh. The important bits are
Past
still
tense,
there.
yeah.
The important bits are still there. But yeah, what's up with you fellas?
I think this is going to be a pretty good game.
Yeah, no, all the games are gonna be pretty good games. You know why? Because this is Liars Club. They're not
Of
bad
course,
games.
of course.
I think some games are better.
But of course, this is going to be a pretty.
Me and Kevin are not in this game, so naturally it's not going to be as good as it could have been.
That's true. But no, there's a very strong lineup tonight. We're pretty excited. So I expect Rich to go 2-0. If he doesn't, then I'm going to make fun of him. That's all I know.
He's lost. Or tied. Oh, he lost. No, it was a tie. I don't remember.
I don't know what you're saying right now.
Rich. You said Rich.
I'm saying he's going 2-0 tonight,
Oh.
getting 2 wins.
I thought you saying he's 2-0.
No, God no. But tonight he will be.
I don't know. I don't know about game 2.
I'm just trying to fix the voting poll right now since people are reporting it doesn't work. But yeah, this is the benefit or the curse of having 2 people on 2 separate computers doing the stream.
Benny would like to know where can he see a schedule for roster / who's playing each night.
Benny, if you are in our Discord, it's under Mafia League.
I thought people can't see that if they're not in the league.
Ah, well, you can join the league for next season, Benny. Yeah, we can.
That would be interesting.
we can make it visible starting like the next scheduling period, which is for like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I can just post in general what the 2 games tonight are, and I can also post it in the Twitch chat. Benny, you are in our Discord though. I remember that much. But
You might have left. Benny's a slippery character. You might have left.
here's the schedule for the 2 games tonight. It's in Twitch chat. Yeah, we're trying to get the poll fixed, so stay tuned for that. Let's go through the player list actually for this first game. So the player list is Carson, Ellie, Moose, Ian, Rich, Josh, Screenplay, Jurist, Wisp, Jenbo, Colin, Lexi, and Sir Fab. So obviously this is a Lexi game, and as we know that Lexi is like the powerhouse person who will not shut up unless they shut her up. So who would be the one person who would have like the worst conflict with Lexi? Just like on a personality level. You think it's gonna be Colin again?
Colin. Maybe Rich.
I mean, there's several players in this game that can stand up to her, but Colin will have no problem doing it for sure. Moose can do it.
Yeah, Moose.
Rich can do it.
Those are the 3.
Yeah. So
I suspect one of them will be axed. It might be Lexi.
maybe it will be Lexi. I don't know. I'm interested to see if Josh rolls Mafia at all tonight and how he's gonna play that, because his first 2 games were get nominated day 1.
I'm a PR, guys.
Yeah, I'm a PR. Don't touch me. Like.
Yeah, I agree. I really want to see his games tonight. He's one of the people I want to see most. Just to kind of see what his Mafia play looks like. So I hope he gets a Mafia role.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm not. So, like, if you've been paying attention, Alien was streaming the past 2 days. I'm streaming tonight, so I don't know anything.
Sure.
But yeah, if Alien somehow manages to roll him Mafia, it's gonna be really interesting to see how it's gonna play out. I also think Screenplay is one of the players again who's like on the steepest like improvement curve throughout like the entire thing.
Oh,
Kevin said that earlier.
Robbie and I were just talking about it, and I brought up that Screenplay. I think is like the most improved player. Like he's
Absolutely.
He's playing very very well. Yeah.
Mafia plays improved greatly. Town plays improved greatly.
Yes, I agree. He's doing great.
Now he's an axe target.
I'll be interested to see if Carson, because Carson's a really strong player, but he's very passive.
He's quiet.
Yeah, so I wonder if he's gonna step up a little bit more, start trying to lead more, because he's a very good player and he knows his stuff as either alignment.
Yep, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I'm just interested in how the dynamic is gonna play out, because I think with the presence of like dominating voices, like the ones we just listed at the beginning, like your Lexi, Colin, Moose, and Rich, how will people like Ian, like Carson, like Ellie, who are like very strong Mafia players in their own right, adapt to get their perspectives in? Like, because Ellie is like this.
Not vocal. They are not vocal players.
When Ellie tries to speak, he usually just gets shut down very quickly, unless he has like something like, "I'm the cop now, shut up, let me speak," you know. So it's just like Jenbo is in the same boat. Jenbo is a very good Mafia player, but she struggles often to get her voice in to the conversation. Now I have a message from Alien who says that Colin can't vote. So we have this new Banks Axe meta coming in, that you let everybody be under pressure, but you take away one of their votes. Let me just make Alien fix it. So Alien, please fix the poll. Thank you, Twitch chat. And I'm just gonna reflect the axing.
That's very intriguing there. It's like, is
given
it like a Mafia thing, like letting him talk because he's Mafia, or what?
I don't know.
That's what I would do if I was Mafia, but it's all wife-um, you know.
Yeah, it is kind of wife-ummy to an extent, but at the same time, you know, Like, I think an axe of a vote reveals way less about his alignment because it still gives him the perspective to speak. And like day one votes don't matter that much.
If it's a partner, like two partners go up, you can't vote somewhere else. That's awful.
I mean, if I were him in Mafia, he should be trying to lead the day a little bit more because I think in people's minds he'll be more clear than not.
Yeah, it's a pretty good play for Mafia Mafia's hand.
Okay, friends, I think we'll just switch to the game. The poll will be fixed at some point during the day so that you can get your votes in. Apologies for it not working right now. Thank you so much, Colin. Not Colin, Jesus. Kevin. Too many K sounds here. Kevin and Rob, we'll be back with you night one. Stay tuned.
Cool.
Okay, Aylin, I think we're good to go.
Okay, we can all wake up. What's the problem with the poll?
I mean, I can't vote. Did you make it live?
I mean, I said start.
Okay, we'll figure it out in a bit. For now, let's just get the game on.
Did it run out of time or something?
I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't be timed. Anyway, let's get the game going and you'll figure it out during the day.
Alright. So, as usual, no one dies during the eclipse. However, this round, Colin may not vote. And you have 6 minutes for the day.
Good luck, have fun.
And
Where's Banks? Banks is Mafia. Banks is Mafia. Where is he?
Yeah,
No,
he's one of those hidden axes.
Did Colin just spew himself down? I
Colin.
don't know.
No.
Colin?
I mean, it's maybe it's doubtful though.
Would Colin do that to himself? I don't feel like Colin would ever X himself.
No, that's not what I mean. Oh, whatever, it's my phone.
It's fine. It's
fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop
my
it.
phone.
Colin is towny for what just happened. I think I'm the only one who realizes, actually.
Is it his reaction to what the situation?
No, I saw that, but I don't want to read too much into
That's
that.
the only thing I saw, and I don't think I.
Oh, I don't. Rich, are you talking about the turning off Mafia?
Are you angle shooting?
Are you angle shooting?
I mean, I'll realize now.
Let's break the game. Let's just fucking break the game day one.
I mean, this is
All right, guys, I'll claim.
Axe, it doesn't.
Oh yeah, who's the prisoners, by the way?
I'm prisoners with Colin.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
Just kidding. Okay. Well, prisoners.
Rich, is it you and screenplay or?
It ain't me, bro.
Screenplay's not nodding his head.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's the new meta where prisoners don't reveal on day one. I
don't like this. This is bad.
Yeah.
No. This is really bad. I already claimed. You guys weren't paying attention. Sorry.
Well, I just don't know who you claimed it with. We all know you claimed. Like, we just don't know who you claimed it with.
Yeah, we don't know who your partner is, though. I mean, not your partner, your other prisoner.
Yeah, I'm too sick to
We'll
play.
probably lynch my partner
I'm too sick to play non-standard.
Wow.
Why do I have to play
ballsy, actually. I respect that. I actually like that play.
Screen that's not on the flute chart.
My God, why do I play on fucking Tuesdays, dude? I gotta start playing on other days.
Yeah, but yeah, I was gonna play like a non-standard to see how people did stuff, but I'm too sick to fucking do that, so it's me and Screen Viper for this.
I think this is like the game where I'm gonna tunnel on Jumbo just for the way she's sitting, and I can't really explain. It's like really scummy.
Because of the way she's sitting, you just said?
Yeah. She's like leaning on
my face. You guys always like when I play with my hair, I get scum read.
You don't have a demeanor read on me, Rich?
Looks like an axe.
No. I am giving up on those wisps. They have not like worked out for me well.
Yeah, you finally realized.
I heard you complain about it. I felt kind of bad, so.
Wait, was Wisp?
I'm gonna reach you exclusively. I'm gonna reach you exclusively.
Oh, okay.
So far, you've given none.
Here's my read on Wisp. Wisp is Mafia.
I think he's down.
That's a very yikes read.
That's the opposite of what I had.
I actually had you in my town court too, Fab. Yeah, what changed that?
Are you saying he's not just because he gave a bad read, Josh? Are you saying
what's your read on me?
Why me? I just said I think Wisp is down.
Wait, who said they had Sir Fab as town?
Wisp did.
Wisp did.
Oh, sorry.
My town circle right now would be like myself, Colin, Ali, and Carson.
But Rich.
Carson.
I'm not now, Moose. You have to work for it, Muff.
I hate having to work for it, man. I hate when you're like good at the game and people just don't give you easy pound rates.
Can I? I'm sorry, I'm really out of it. Initial reads from me. I have a weird ping on Josh, the way he handled the Fab Wisp nonsense. Just it felt like he was just trying to interact for the sake of being seen to interact. Didn't feel right. I don't know. That's my thing. And I also think Ian is being. I know Ian's been quiet in the one game I played with him, but he got loud later on. So is Ian usually quiet early? Because he's very quiet in comparison to Sunday.
I think he is. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I reply to that?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I wasn't just interacting. I had Wisp Town on my reads. I have Wisp,
what I'm saying is
Screenplay, Rich, and Moose's Town. I just didn't have a read on Fab.
Like the point, like that's an easy thing to say because like it's the point between actually having that and fabricating that to be able to look better. And I'm saying that the way it happened, the way it felt to me, it felt fabricated as opposed to genuinely created. So
I agree.
I'm not saying I'm 100% right. I'm like 70%.
Okay.
I just want it to be known, everyone in the anime crew today is safe. Okay, even Ali with his bad opinions, they're safe for the day. Okay.
But Ian, I was watching School Days the other day, Moose, and I really liked it.
Yeah, Rich is in the anime club.
Can you repeat what
opinion?
I don't really like Moose.
Can you repeat the opinion?
I'm putting you
Whisp,
up.
I have a question.
Rich, shut up.
I want to know what you think. I want to think what you. Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up.
I was talking first. Screw you.
I disagree. Okay. I want to know what Wisp thinks about Surf Fab. That's actually really important to me right now.
I don't know. I thought that his talking it early on just pinged me as very towny. Since I mean, in the last games he didn't really speak up early. He's only spoke up when he needed to. So.
Okay. Are you calling him Mafia now that he called you scummy? Or
no, I still think he's town. Okay. He's wrong about me, but
okay.
I just want to play to the town score building.
You want to nominate Josh?
It's your vote, not your voice that's asked. What's your read?
Yeah. You didn't ask your vote.
Wait, yeah. When you said you agreed with Lexi.
No, why people think Colin's towny.
No, that's why I'm asking him.
He's just like this all day.
It was his vote.
I think the reasoning is that.
I think. I'm gonna put you.
I think Josh was fabricated.
Colin's confirmed town.
Okay, you put the question.
Colin's confirmed town.
Okay, so who's putting up Josh exactly?
I'm putting.
Wait, someone's putting up Josh?
Ian too.
I just want to say.
I am so confused how Alien's voice commands more respect than my air horn.
Because air horns sound like traffic outside. We all ignore traffic outside. We don't ignore someone screaming 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Alien, please mute. That was a rhetorical question. If you just turned off your camera, you can turn it back on, because, you know, you can still be voted on. Wisp, I'm talking to you. Thank you. Okay. Please get your votes into Shakespeare on Discord. Shakespeare, not Alien. Shakespeare. Alien, regarding the drop downs not showing up, did you enable editing?
I did.
That's very weird.
That's life. Sometimes you enable editing.
Yeah, anyway, the votes for crowd favorites are now open. I'm just gonna type the thing. Also, if you donate $1, it's the same as getting 1 vote in. We want to incentivize you to not just watch, but to help these players earn more money. I'm waiting for 2 votes, by the way. Please get your votes into Shakespeare on Discord. Not in Mafia chat, you know. Not like to Alien in general. Like, get your votes into Shakespeare on Discord. You should be, like, way faster than this. I'm missing 1 vote. Yeah, I'm still missing 1 vote. I don't want to out the non-voter because it might be an honest mistake, but please get your votes in. I'm still missing that 1 vote. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna tell you whose votes I have. I have Carson, Urist, Wisp, Ian, Jenbo, Moose, Chicken Fingers, which is Sir Fab, then Lexi, Screenplay, Ellie, and Rich. Josh? Where's my...
Everyone's voted.
Is it?
Yeah, I can't vote today, I'm axed.
Yeah, but
Ding
that's...
dong.
That is 11 votes, my friend, not 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Josh, did you vote? Did I count you? Yeah, I'm missing Josh's vote.
I voted at 9:20 according to my Discord timestamp, so 2 minutes ago.
You haven't gotten your vote to me. I am Shakespeare. Thank you. Okay, now that we've learned who's voting at Rich, who's voting at Ellie, who's voting at Josh. That's 2 on Josh. Who's voting at Screenplay? That's 3 on Josh. Josh gets nominated. How about Screenplay? Going on to Jurist. That's 1 on Jurist. How about Carson? 1 on Carson. What about Moose? Going on to Lexicat. Sir Fab. Genbo. That is 3 on Genbo. Genbo is also nominated. What about Ian? That is 1 on Ian. What about Colin? 2 on Colin. Colin gets nominated. And finally Wisp. That's nobody on Wisp. The nominees are Josh, Genbo, and Colin. Everybody else turn off your cameras. Aylin, take your time to set up both the defense order and the betting game.
Don't we have 4 defenses?
Who's the first one?
I thought Carson was nominated.
Let me just go to the votes.
If not, that's my bad.
No, we should check. I'm just checking for Carson votes. So far, so good. Think you were just buying yourself time. Smart. Okay, there were 0 votes on Carson, but good try, Aylin. Aylin, you there?
Sorry, I'm muted. The order is Jen, then Colin, then Josh.
Take it away, Jen.
Not really sure why I got nominated. Rich just tunneled on me, and then 3 people sheeped that I really shouldn't die today. So I don't really know what to say. I think Colin's scummy. I don't know why Josh is scummy. I've never played with him before. I think Moose is town. He's my only, he seems like he's trying to help the game, and usually he throws, I feel like, as Mafia, or does a lot of bullshit. But yeah, it wouldn't kill me. Thanks, Rich. And that's all. I'm a PR. I don't know if I need a claim. That's all.
Thank you. Next up is
Colin.
I was thinking Jembo's nomination of me came from town. Then she called me scummy, which doesn't scan exactly. I can understand her having qualms, though. I think Moose's comes from town as well. I think they're both town there. I think I'll stick with that. I'm not sure about her PR claim either. That's a bit icky, isn't it? When you go, oh, I'm a PR in Lies Club setup. Kill Josh, even if he claims PR. Don't think it's too difficult. Lexi Rich Uris nominated him as well. That's quite telling. Especially if he flips Mafia. Rich and Lexi aren't nominating Josh, neither's Uris. And neither of those are nominating Josh as a partner there, because Josh can actually die today.
10 seconds.
Carson, Ian, and Screen nominated Jen. Actually, you know what? There's Mafia in there. I'd bet my house there's Mafia and Carson, Ian, and Screen. That's people looking to put a vote on someone that got a little bit of scum but wasn't actually scummy.
Thank you, Colin. Thanks, Colin. Josh, 1 minute.
All right, so I guess I can't fake claim PR this game because that would get a real PR killed probably. So no, I'm not going to claim PR. I honestly didn't really have Colin as scummy, so this kind of sucks. I had the people not in my town pile are Genbo, Uris, and Carson. I thought Moose had a natural towniness. Ian had a kind of scummy attack on me. I didn't like how he buddied onto Lexi, but I thought Lexi's was a natural one. I think she's town. Wisp has a towny natural play as well. I think Screen's prisoner play is likely to come from town. So I'm going to be voting Colin. I don't particularly think he's scum, but it's the only option really here. And I had on my notes that Rich had a townie defensive Colin as well earlier on. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Josh. Your nominees are still Josh, Jenbo, and Colin. Please get your votes into Shakespeare. And after you voted, please turn your cameras back on. Colin, congratulations, you can't vote. Aylin, what are the ideas for the betting game? Did the betting game happen?
Yes, it did. Give me 1 second.
Okay. I gave you 1 second. We'll get it there. We're getting there. I'm missing one vote, I imagine. Please turn your camera back on as soon as you voted. Now, I know Josh voted, but he's not turning his camera back on. There we go. Okay, Aylin, you want to stop the betting game?
Yep, I did.
The betting game is now over. I hope you got your bets in. Now let's count the votes. If you're voting for Jenbo, please put your hands up. That is 2 on Jenbo. If you're voting at Colin, please put your hands up. That is 4 on Colin. And if you're voting at Josh, please put your hands up. That is 6 on Josh. Jenbo is no longer nominated. The next vote will be between Colin and Josh. Josh, you can keep your camera on unless it's prohibitive. Yes. Okay, please get your votes into Shakespeare between Colin and Josh. I will wait. Aylin, you know what I was thinking? We can do like Liars Club Snappo facts, but like really obscure facts, not just like the Snappo facts that are just lame, you know?
Sure, we can get some interesting ones. That's a good idea.
Yeah. We're also like crowdsourcing.
Although I feel like Cactus, that's like half of what Cactus says anyway.
That was a good joke.
Cactus is really into like octopodes and things. It's weird.
Okay, and on the topic of jokes, I have 12 votes. If you're voting at Colin, please put your hands up. Hands up for Colin and keep them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you're voting for Josh, please put your hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With 7 to 5, Josh dies and reveals to be...
Not Mafia. Everyone, please go back to sleep.
To everybody's disappointment.
They die so young.
Yes, if you have any AFKs, please again direct them to Aylin. Meanwhile, I'll go check out with my fellow casters who will tell me what happened day one while I was troubleshooting the stream. Alrighty. We are here with our 2 lovely casters. I didn't pay any attention to the game so far, so you're gonna have to tell us everything, including who the prisoners are, because I didn't catch that.
Prisoners are Screenplay and Lexi, I believe.
Wow.
So Lexi was pretty laid back there, day one.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, I don't know.
Said she had a headache or something.
Yeah.
She did talk. She did talk. I mean,
either Lyman as prisoner, you should be kind of controlling the day a little bit more. I guess.
Maybe. I think like it depends on how people view the meta, right?
Yeah.
Did you between okay? First of all, is Jen a real PR?
Yes.
So I had Jen, or I don't know if she's a real PR, but I had her early town. So I think she's town regardless, but she's probably just a PR.
Yeah.
I think Colin. We're kind of discussing a little bit. Colin not talking at all was just very weird. Like, my thinking on it is if he is VT, he should be talking more, and because like these games are hard enough to win his town. Like you need to have strong days, like from the get go. And he just like sat back and didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So it leads me to think he's either Mafia, Alien, or PR of some sort, not just VT. But
we were speculating that like Rich could be like his partner. It's like he's trying to give him the tone because he did turn his camera off.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels like Colin enumerating who nominated Josh and then like picking his fight with Josh instead of saying that Jenbo is fake claiming in that situation, not even evaluating that word.
I mean,
there's no point. There's no point.
There's no point, right?
You can kill. Okay,
if you're Mafia, you don't want to do that because you're going to try to kill them in the night. So you want to let that go.
We'll see.
If you're town, if you're like a PR, you you know that she's like one of the other two PRs.
Yeah, I guess maybe. Like Genbo not claiming a PR is only good if she's Hunter. Like not claiming exactly which PR she is. Because if she's the doctor, she's just like dead on the spot here. Yeah. And that would be devastating for the town anyway. So I would actually be on board with her just fake claiming Hunter.
Maybe the way she did it though, Mafia.
Yeah.
They don't.
I'm pretty sure she's Rio, but like again, I would have just fake claimed Hunter if I was her.
I'm sure she's town. I just I don't know what one she would exactly be.
Yeah.
Who among the quiet people are Mafia? Yours didn't talk. Josh is flipped down now.
Yeah, I mean, we were hoping for a Josh Mafia game. Let me just see who switched.
Well, we got Josh in his formal as pretty towny. I mean, Lexi is the one that kind of got Josh killed there. So I guess she did kind of control that a little bit.
Yeah, so the people who switched were Sir Fab, who switched from Jen to Colin, which is amazing. Yeah, that's really weird. Lexi was never. Lexi was always on Josh. Screenplay was always on like the same person. Yeah, so both Rich and Sir Fab switched to Josh. Not to no, Screenplay switched to Colin. Oh Jesus, Sir Fab switched to Colin, while Rich switched to Josh. Do we give like Rich Mafia credit for this?
Yes.
I'm curious how he plays day 2. I mean, he obviously controlled the day, and he kind of controlled it in the wrong direction, especially if Jinbo's town. Mm-hmm. I think Lexi really got Josh buried and killed there.
How did she do that? Can you elaborate? What did she do, just so we can remember?
She went in hard.
She pointed him at, went hard at him. It's like
and got a few people to be like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense. I agree. Let's put him up." And he got put up and just killed there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the team is something like Lexi Rich Blank, just like based on the day 1 stuff. Or maybe Lexi is a cop and she had a green check. Oh no, Lexi can't be cop.
Yeah, she's prisoner, so.
Correct.
We got something cool happening here that we didn't see. What she said, thank you for the follow. What did she say though? That's the important question. But yeah.
Wait, what?
We got a new follower. Now we have follower alerts on the stream.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool stuff.
Thank you for following the stream.
Thanks for following, yeah.
Every follow is one step further to us catching up with Kriparian in terms of followers. I've been told that I look like Kriparian by people who have no idea what Kriparian looks like. Just because, like,
he plays Hearthstone, right?
Say it again? Yeah, he plays Hearthstone. I'm just trying to get... Oh, we're waiting on a bunch of AFKs and we don't have the night stuff yet. But yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we can just keep filibustering. Let us talk about... Okay,
So does the prostitute block Jen, hoping that she's like the doctor or the cop?
I mean, if I'm the prostitute, I'm blocking Jen every time just because I think she's actually town.
It comes down to reads, right? Like, if I'm prostitute, I have a pretty good read on Jen. I think she's, like, always town here. I'm blocking her. But if you're unsure, just block yourself.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think the interesting thing is Rich didn't push a wisp. He loves to do that. He's like,
follow.
I'm keeping this up.
Zap Files, thank you for the follow. Man, all these follows now that they're being acknowledged. I just want to show for a bit. There is a donate page now that is linked in Twitch chat. In addition to voting for your favorite players using the lies that you're accumulating every day to the betting game and just by watching, you can support your favorite player. $1 is equivalent to 1 vote. So far Colin is 100 votes ahead of everyone else by virtue of Duke's generous donation from yesterday. So
Colin.
If you wish to if you wish to excuse me, $2 are equivalent to 1 vote. So he's 50 votes ahead. But it's still pretty far ahead. So if you wish to see anyone else...
Just ignore Shakespeare. Colin. Go, Colin.
Go, Colin.
Yeah, Colin's so far ahead, don't even bother. We'll just give him your votes now.
Just give up.
Just give your votes to Colin.
Yeah. James donated $1 in support of James. Good job, James. Let me just copy this over so that it can be seen on most screens. Yeah, so James is 1 vote back in the game.
Nice.
Who's gonna dominate the day tomorrow?
Probably Rich, just by virtue of being Rich. Let me see. We're getting there. We're almost done with the night. I will just take a spoonful of ice cream.
What flavor?
Chocolate. The vanilla was out.
What are you doing, dude?
What's wrong with chocolate?
Hey, chocolate's nice.
It's okay. No, it's okay, but like, go cookies and cream or something, or cookie dough.
Keep Poland. Strawberry vanilla chocolate.
Strawberry vanilla chocolate. Yeah. Just straight chocolate though. It's no bueno.
We're getting okay, wait, I think I have the night stuff. Moose cannot vote, but we're still waiting for an AFK.
Ooh.
Is there a kill or no?
I am guessing not, based on like the information about Moose not being able to vote. So Genbo Mafia confirmed? Question mark?
She got saved tonight. She got saved tonight.
Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm guessing too. Yeah, sorry for this long intermission.
It could be an alien.
Rich alien, Genbo the proxy.
Ooh.
Rich just going for the day 2 win. Which is still a possibility with like the lack of a kill. But yeah, if you're hanging out in Twitch chat, we're waiting for AFKs. Apologies for that.
I think Jimbo is a good proxy target.
By the way, we should make a point Twitch chat towards the end of the day whether Moose should be given strikes for being late for literally every game in the past few days. That should be fun.
He's just so lovable though,
Yeah, but like letting Twitch chat you justice is always gonna produce good results.
No, it's not.
Twitch chat is always right. They always know what's best.
Yeah.
So, that's fair.
We've let Twitch chat kill people. They always kill the wrong person. It's like, oh, I've claimed PR. I'm like a cop. Oh, you don't care. Die.
Oh man. In moments like these, we wish we had
anime talk.
Oh yeah, I mean, if Snooze was here now, I was gonna say that we had like more music intermissions, the stuff everybody loves. I wish Joey was here to tell us how the music actually sounds.
Joey would like the music.
Joey loves the EDM.
Then we can hear Joey rage when the game ends. You played badly this game. Why did you do these things?
Yeah, this is officially the longest night ever. But we're getting there.
They're so slow. I'm an old man. It doesn't take me that long to get...
Wait, Kevin, tell us about the movie Mortal Machines that you were bashing earlier today.
Oh my god, dude. I kind of zoned out while watching it.
Just like this game of Mafia, I feel you.
Mortal Engines is pretty terrible if you haven't seen it. Just horrible.
Is it based on a book? I think it's based on
a book. It is based on a book, yeah.
Hey, it's a Peter Jackson movie, and you don't expect Peter Jackson to make shit movies. That's the problem, right?
Well, I think he's made some pretty bad movies in his day.
Yeah, which ones? Like King Kong?
King Kong was pretty bad. The Hobbits weren't too great. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Lord of the Rings, but...
Wow, Lord of the Rings...
Don't you dare. I mean, the good part of, like, the good stuff about the Lord of the Rings is they cut out, like, the 4 pages of songs that occur, like, every 20 pages in the books. Like, imagine how much more boring the movies would have been if they weren't actually, like, more action-y.
Like, I watched Lord of the Rings once. Like, I liked it just fine. I'll never watch them again. I don't know.
They shot them in series. I mean, that makes a serial pretty good when you just like bam.
Okay, the AFKs are back. We're ready to go. Thank you so much.
Good luck.
If you thought this night was long, we can all wake up. But if you thought you needed more of a night, you can stay asleep. Just kidding. Wake back up. Rise and shine. Okay, I see 12 people on my screen, Alan. What happened last night?
I'm devastated to announce that Moose cannot vote, but you're all alive.
And you have 6 minutes. Congratulations. Good luck. Move on. Let's go.
I want to talk about two things before we continue. First off, one, everyone nominated yesterday was Town, in my opinion, which is why I looked extremely dejected afterwards, because Colin's speech was extremely Town. Jembo's PR looked very Town. If anything is wrong as she is, but the way that Colin broke down the votes on Jen made it seem very much like that's correct, and if that's correct, it's very likely that Jen is not scum there. And then Josh's speech was...
That's an interesting agenda.
I don't know why you're talking.
Yeah,
Rich
Jen,
is Mafia. I got a red check on Rich.
Cool.
So,
Yeah,
and a
that's
green check on Moose. So.
Easy fucking game.
Oh, I was wrong
Any
about
counterclaims?
Nice.
Wait, who's the green check?
So,
The green check's on Moose.
Can you give your real check, Jumbo?
I already did, bro. You
Jumbo's
you
Mafia.
obviously called me. I was a weak person. You called it out, so then the sheeps would vote for me.
Who's the green check on?
Moose.
Moose.
Oh, sorry.
Oh shit!
I definitely did believe that.
That's why I said Moose was Town.
Also,
I mean, it's pretty obvious what happened here, right? Because there's no kill.
I've never counterclaimed in my entire life. But
also, who's the second prisoner?
There's no medic claiming, so it's pretty obvious what's happening.
The medic should claim.
Wait, who's the prisoner?
And
Lexi.
I'm prisoner with screenplay.
Oh, okay. I am.
So Jumbo is Mafia who got prostituted last night. It's pretty obvious. I think everybody can see it.
I saved Wisp.
What?
What?
I'm medic. I saved Wisp.
Okay, hey, so who's the real cop? Who's the real cop, Rich?
I'm the real cop.
Hold on, I know, Jen,
Maybe-
I know, but Rich, who's the real cop?
Maybe she thieved it out. I don't fucking know.
Wait, what the fuck? She didn't get rolled
I know I'm Town, and I'm pretty sure that everybody Town read me yesterday. So like,
okay.
Actually, I'm just confused by the whole turn of events now, so I don't know. Because why did Ian protect me, and why wasn't she roadblocked? I don't get it. There's a chance that she could have been cop, but she didn't claim. So now I'm just confused.
Why wasn't she roadblocked? Because usually you wouldn't claim PR unless you're a hunter.
I mean,
That's not true.
I thought I might die because Rich just targeted an easy person.
I would never claim cop day one.
Are you claiming prostitutes or fuck?
Yeah, I'm prostitute 100%.
I think Surfap's Town, I believe.
Wait.
I don't think I would ever call Moose Town though. Like.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I thought it was.
I believe this claim still.
I think it's a very opportunistic check because I was one of the two people who voted.
I mean, I was gonna check Carson or Ian, but I decided to check Ian instead because I thought Rich was easy. We would have been able to kill Rich, but I checked.
Moving on, because we're definitely watching Rich today.
Yeah.
I thought it was very suspicious that Lexi came into the day today saying.
Yeah, like she's trying to be town ready.
No, I had two fucking things to talk about, and you cut the fuck off.
Yeah, and
because I'm the cop.
I feel like coming into this day, I expected.
Great, awesome, but like
Lexi, let yours talk.
Let me talk, please.
I didn't get to talk. Why should someone else fucking talk?
No, because I was talking already.
Oh,
and
you
then
talk for 60 seconds.
Okay, so I felt like coming into this day that Jen she could easily be Mafia. Fake claiming her formal was complete trash, and I feel like the only thing that saved her was the fact that she claimed PR. Otherwise, I definitely would have been voting her.
Who was voting for Jen? Wait, who did end up voting for Jen?
Fab and
I
Rich.
voted for Jen.
Yeah.
Me and Rich voted for Jen.
The only reason I didn't vote her is because she claimed PR, and the fact that that Lexi came into this day acting like she's confirmed Town.
She's fucking Town. The claims was.
She gave the crummiest fucking call and then she knew she was dying, so she claimed PR.
Like at this point, you have to literally believe she's cop because who else would be cop at this point? Like, why wouldn't
it got teased out?
There's no
I
counter.
will flip Town.
You have to.
No, you won't.
Oh well, I will flip not Mafia.
I don't think. Or who was the guy we killed?
Josh literally said
when we say Josh was the cop, there's no way.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it, I'll claim it. I'm the alien. I'm the alien. So get fucked, Jumbo. I'm the alien.
No, you're not.
I am the fuck.
No, you're not, Rich. I'm proxy. Rich, I'm
my proxy.
I'm the fucking alien.
You can't claim my role. You can't claim my role.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay, and my proxy is on Ian, so I am actually fucking useful.
The only person who
But you got a
claims.
red check on you. You can't be.
Yeah, obviously I got a red check.
If you don't kill me, Ian can't die.
Dude, I'm killing Rich. Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
Rich, I can't believe you even tried to claim my role. You're unbelievable, dude.
Dude, move shut the hell up.
So even before the alien claim, it's very important that we just kill Rich today. Bear in mind that the path from here is not too difficult. We've got Ian, we've got Wisp. Wisp is always town, by the way, he might be prostitute, but he's
No. Wisp was saved. Wisp, never mind.
Yeah, Ian saved Wisp.
Weird save. Why the fuck did Ian save?
We already had Moose's town, so the green check isn't.
I actually tried to not save you. I tried to go back on it, but I saved you because I was afraid that Genbo would be Mafia, and like she would try to claim my role, and I would lose in the claim. So I wanted to save off.
What the fuck? I'm so confused.
Wait, I mean, what's there to be confused about?
I don't know.
I'm actually pretty sure my alien save that I put on last.
I want like 3 minutes. Like Shakespeare. I want 3 minutes.
You'll have a minute.
I want 3 minutes to defend myself today. I have so much fucking shit to say.
I came in today thinking yours was scum, but that speak up in the start was so Tommy.
Yeah, I thought.
I think.
I mean, we have a. I mean, we have a good POE. So.
If you think the air horn is annoying, it's all it takes to shut these people up. Please get your votes into Shakespeare on Discord. You can only vote if you have your vote. Sorry, Moose. And unfortunately, I cannot grant any desires to have a longer defense. Thank you for understanding. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 11 votes. Amazing. If you're voting at Rich, please put your hands up. That is 5 on Rich. If you're voting at Sir Fab, hands up. Going on to Carson.
Did you just say 5?
No. We have 1 on Carson. What about Genbo? Going on to Lexicat. Going on to Ellie. Going on to Ian. What about Moose? What about Jurist? What about Screenplay? That's 1 on Screenplay. Going on to Wisp. And Colin. I'm not sure this adds up to 11, but in any case, only Rich got two or more votes. Everybody else turn off your cameras. As soon as that happens, Rich, you will have 1 minute.
Alright, this is of course very unfortunate for me, but I am the alien. My proxy is on Ian, who's the medic. Who, if you don't kill me, Mafia can't kill the fucking medic, so that's fucking great. I'm just gonna try and help Town, because I will continue to help Town unless if Town starts winning too hard, because for now I'm Town siding. So what I noticed is that the Josh push yesterday, it was to save Colin, because Colin. I think Colin self-axed, and now if you look at the axe, the person who is axed now is Moose, who voted on Colin, and the kill of the night went on Wisp, not on Jambo, because Jambo is not a cop. The cop got thieved out. Jambo, the reason Jambo fake claimed is because she is between cop and Mafia, obviously.
10 seconds.
So if you look at the vote on Colin, there's like someone who got targeted by the Mafia. There is someone whose vote got axed, and then there's Josh, who is confirmed Town.
Time's up.
Colin is Mafia.
Time's up. Thank you, Rich. I will mute you just in case. Oh, you muted yourself. What a good boy. You can vote at anyone, not just Rich. If Rich gets majority or nobody gets nominated against Rich, Rich will die. Otherwise, somebody else will be nominated against him, and Alien will make the betting game live. Also, somebody's keyboard is very not muted. Alien.
Not me.
Somebody's.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, bad Moose. Let me help you with muting you. Okay. If you're voting at Rich, hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ian, Sir Fab, and Rich, who are you voting for?
I voted on Jambo again.
Ian?
Carson.
And Fab?
I voted on Screenplay.
Okay, you know what the votes are. In any case, Rich dies and reveals to be...
Mafia!
Wow.
Everyone, please go back to sleep.
There was no betting, unfortunately, for today. That would be broken. Alien, any parting words before I leave you?
I think the alien claim is quite original. I always like it when people claim alien.
But then they're claiming to be you.
You should all claim to be me. All right, I'll see you on the flip side.
Yep. Okay, we're live.
Yeah, so we're just talking. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, where not role blocking Jinbo there. You know, Reed's like she was always town to me, and not role blocking her there really came back to her.
Yeah, it seems that like I also need to turn my light on, but it seems that like all this discussion we've had like about the prostitute doing the next level play and not blocking the Pierre claims, you only do that if the person is not towny as fuck. Right? When the person is clearly town, you block them.
Yeah, I mean that's when Reed's come into it, right? So, you know, Rich got killed, and that's something we were talking about day one. Is Rich was playing very scummy, and it's coming back to our Colin read. We thought Rich was trying to set up Colin for a win, or at least like trying to get him really town red for the axe to the vote. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, I mean it's weird.
And his formal, he's like, Colin is Mafia. Kill him tomorrow. It's like partner. It's a partner push. It's like.
Do we think Rich is the axe? He was playing pretty hyper aggressive.
I mean, he's 1 in 2 to be the axe, right?
Right. Yeah. So if the axe is gone, if the axe is gone and Rich actually axes Colin, I think that's very high likelihood to be partner on partner.
I mean, there's a world in which Jinbo actually survives tonight. It's probably not very likely.
Alien.
Yeah.
She would have to be proxied, yeah.
But she was nominated, right? Remember that. Like there's like a non-zero chance that she could be the proxy. I'm not sure why the Mafia would target Wisp over Jinbo. That's actually very weird.
I think it's like she's likely to get saved anyway if there's a save on her. So maybe they could put some doubt on her just in case, and put a kill on someone else and see if it goes through.
Okay, I mean
or they didn't believe that she was. They thought maybe she was a hunter or something.
Jinbo dies. Jinbo was not Mafia. There's no axing. Yeah. Okay, I'll update the overlays in a bit. Last 10 seconds before we jump back into the game.
Which was the axe then?
Would you show the axe there? Because there's no point of hiding the axe, right?
He was fighting Tooth. He was fighting Tooth and Neo to stay alive. That's what I can say.
I don't think there's a point. I don't think there's a point of hiding the axe there.
Okay, so Rich was the axe. We don't know anything about the other Mafia.
We speculating it's like Colin.
Yeah.
Could be wrong.
Okay, we're going back into the game.
I'd like to hear more from screenplay, but yeah. Okay.
Kevin, what's your final parting message?
Good luck, Wolves. I believe in you. You guys can do it.
That's what I was waiting for. Okay, Aiden, let's go. Let's go.
All right, let's all wake up, please.
That is almost everybody. Banks donated $25 for Robin James as crowd favorites. Thank you, Banks. Anyway, we're waiting for one person to wake up now. Are we?
Yes. All right. I am sorry to announce that Jinbo has died. Jinbo was not Mafia. You can all speak and vote.
And you have 5 minutes. Good luck.
Nice.
So Ian really did protect me. Jesus.
Karsten, do you have something to say?
Well, I just want to talk. I haven't talked all game, and I'm not going to talk over people who are louder than me. So I wanted to vote myself up. I thought Rich was obviously Mafia. Coming in today, yesterday, I was thinking, like, before anything happened, I was thinking that Lexi and Ian were Mafia together. Lexi was protecting Ian early on in the day, but now that Ian is doctor, that's sort of kaput. I think that screenplay and Wisp are very town. So Ian, you should not be going on screenplay. I think if you're looking in the prisoner, you should probably go on Lexi. I'm not sure what to think about Eurus. I'm not sure what to think about Colin. I don't think about Sir Fab. I don't think about Ellie. That's pretty much where I'm at in the game. So,
is it weird that I still think the Moose is scum?
I'm scum?
Yeah.
No, you're so bad at this game.
I think you could be the role blocker. I think you could be.
You're actually just so bad at this game.
I think I have it.
Touching Moose. Go ahead, Ellie. Sorry.
No. I have a prostitute read on the Wisp.
That's actually very bad, but
that's fine. That's fine, but it's not relevant right now.
I know. That's why I hesitated.
We can kill Carson. I think I got spewed yesterday. You guys might not know Rich.
I'm gonna say I don't think.
I don't care.
But whatever.
I think Lexi's individually towny. I think we're going to go back to what I said about day one. There's definitely a Mafia looking at Jen's nominations, Carson, Ian, Screen. I actually think Screen, out of the prisoners, is quite likely to be on the Mafia team here. I think Town Screen would be stepping up a little bit more. I think Lexi
being step up. I think we should lynch Lexi right now.
Actually, funny you should say that because I think Lexi's towny for being a little bit more reserved than
I wanted to
normal.
go into the beginning of yesterday, and I was going to say, "Hey, Rich, you want to fucking help me vote on Colin and Lexi now?" And then he gets.
Why do you want to kill Lexi, Screen?
I think she's forcing an objective, and I think she does that a lot when she's Mafia.
You've played enough games with me now where I've done that in both alignments, and you're saying that is very confusing because now you're trying to use something I've done in both alignments to.
Because you're doing it wrong. You're doing it bad.
You know what? I
got
don't
Josh
think
Lynch, and we got Josh. Maybe they
I
were
don't
all.
think it's valuable for the prisoners to be fighting today. From my perspective, at least, we've got Safab, Eurus, Carson, Ellie that always contains 2, if not 3 Mafia. That's my opinion.
Look, my opinion. I don't even know how I feel about fucking screenplay anymore, but my opinion coming in today was that it was Carson Eurus, to be quite frank.
I think Eurus is really town. I don't think.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think.
I like what Eurus did yesterday.
Yeah, I don't.
I really
had
did.
a fucking connective toe between Eurus and Rich from day one, and then when he.
I would say Colin, Carson, and one of the prisoners.
Oh, so okay.
Hunter,
Good.
whenever you
Good.
come
I'm
down,
definitely
shoot one of
crossing
us
Carson
prisoners.
today.
Hey, Fab, would you put Carson up? I mean, not Carson. Fab, would you put Colin up with me?
Yeah.
You
I'll
put Colin up?
I'm putting
This
Colin
is
up.
fucking atrocious. You actually, do you know what? If you're scum reading me at this point, you shouldn't be playing in the league. After what Rich did yesterday, you just shouldn't.
I'm not voting Colin today.
No,
I'm not voting Colin today.
I don't know if there's a world where
Colin's playing for a brilliant surprise. He is like the definition of someone who would fucking go at it with his partner.
Okay, I'll put up Sir Fab.
But wait, we're not. It's not because of the way
Okay,
he went
thanks,
after his
sir.
partner that we're calling him Town. It's the way that Rich called him Town.
Sorry,
Mafia.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No one was axed
Town.
today, right?
I just no.
The axe should have buried if they're sensible as well, though. If it wasn't.
Can I talk to Ellie for a second?
Yeah.
All right, Ellie. If Eurus is town, given
Yeah.
that my town block is basically Ian, Wisp, and Colin beyond that, if Eurus is town, who among Sir Fab, Carson, and Screenplay is scum? Because there's like, you understand?
I mean, why did you list 3 people left when there are 3 scum left? Like.
Well, that's what I was trying to get out of you. Like you.
And then there's you left. Yeah. Like, okay, and then there's a prostitute. Like, I don't know what are you asking me?
Well, because you read Moose's prostitute. I'm trying to get a sense.
No, Ellie did not read me as prostitute.
I read him as
I had Wisp.
He had Wisp as prostitute.
Oh, sorry, Wisp is not. Yeah, Wisp is not in my town core. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said Moose.
I don't think Eurus pushes you there to like that. You know you're volatile. Like,
Can we hear what Eurus has to say?
talk
'Cause
about
it's pretty
something else?
towny.
Can we coordinate nominations? I'm going to nominate Sir Fab, who's doing it with me.
I'll go with you. I go with you.
Thanks.
I'll go
Me
with
and Moose
Carson.
only are
We
nominating
should get
Sir Fab.
only 2 people to nominate Sir Fab.
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
Who's nominating Carson?
I'll nominate myself. It's fine.
I don't trust that.
Everybody wants to kill me. So
I don't trust
anyway,
that.
Town's gonna lose.
No, I actually think that.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Jesus.
Thank you for this wildly entertaining day. Wisp, if you turn your camera off one more time with the air horn, we will assess a penalty. Thank you very much, my friend. Okay, you have 10 people alive. Please get your votes into Shakespeare on Discord. If you're dead and in Twitch chat, how about this? Every dead person in Twitch chat can only use emotes to communicate. Emote only chat for dead players in Twitch chat. How about that?
Potentially quite expressive.
Sure, but like, given that the only relatively few people, like, you know, if you want to say something about, for example, like, I don't know, well, I'll talk after the game. But anyway, emotes only for like dead players in chat, so we don't have to give you stakes. Thank you. And we're just counting a few votes. I am waiting for exactly 1 vote, and I know exactly whose it is, and I see that person typing. And now I have all the votes. Alien, are you ready?
I'm so ready, dude.
I am so ready too. Let's see who will be nominated here. If you are voting for Colin, please put your hands up. If you are voting for Sir Fab.
That's 2.
Who's the
Do it,
second
Colin.
one on Colin? Hands
Sir
up
Fab
for
and
Colin.
Wisp.
Yeah, it was Sir Fab and Wisp, right?
I'm on Sir Fab.
Wait. Okay, hands up for Colin one more time. Okay, that's 2. If you're voting for Sir Fab, hands up. That's another 2. Sir Fab is also nominated. What about Wisp? Going on to Carson. Moose, please mute. It's not that hard. That's 3 for Carson. Carson gets nominated. If you're voting on Wisp, on Ian, hands up. Ian. What about Lexi? What about Ellie? That's 1 on Ellie. If you're voting at Screenplay, hands up. What about Moose? And finally on Wisp. And that's all the votes.
Hold on, no.
You didn't say Eurus' name.
You said Wisp twice and not Eurus.
Okay, let's try Eurist again. Eurist gets nominated. And that gives us Colin, Sir Fab, Eurist, and Carson. Everybody else go to no camera mode. Alien, what order are they gonna speak in?
The order is Eurist, then Colin, then Carson, then Sir Fab.
Take it away, Eurist. You have 1 minute.
All right, so I think that Lexi is very probably scum here due to what I said about her opening on day 2. Assuming Jinbo was PR was pretty scummy. I think that I'm not gonna nominate her until we actually get at least one other Mafia though, because I've been wrong before. I nominated Sir Fab today because mostly process of elimination, really. I think Colin is really down. I agree that Rich spewed him, and I don't think that he would have self-vote axed. That doesn't make any sense. I think that, I don't know, I don't really have a read on Carson. I think that Ellie looks down. The Wisp and, who is it? Wisp and Moose can only be the prostitute. Ian is town. I don't agree with
10 seconds
about Screenplay, that he was being quiet. As far as I can tell, every time he has played, he's been quiet until like day 3 or 4. So I don't know where he got that, but
thank you.
I'm going to be nominating Sir Fab.
Thank you. Please turn off your camera. Next up is Colin, if I remember correctly. Colin, you have 1 minute.
All right. I'm just, I want to keep rewarding Screenplay. He's stepping up more, and I want him to keep stepping up more. I think he becomes an easier town read the more he speaks as well, or Mafia, depending on what his alignment is. I actually think Lexi's quite towny. I think if she's Mafia in a prisoner situation, she's going to be hyper-aggressive because she's got the, we're prisoners, you can't touch us, to fall back on. I think her being laid back is being more restrained and not wanting to rub people the wrong way and potentially get 2 town prisoners dying. I think, well, first of all, I nominated Jurist over Ellie because Carson and Safab were already getting the nominations. I think Ellie's been pretty towny. I think Jurist is very towny. I just wanted a little bit of extra peace of mind because he was on Josh day 1. Carson was on Jembo day 1, so was Ian and Screenplay. Ian's the medic. I still think that one of those is Mafia. Out of these 2, I think Safab leans a little bit more, but Carson has done the whole self-vote to speak thing.
10 seconds.
In the past, overall, I just evaluate these 2 after they've spoken. I think it always has to be between Safab and Carson today, but your vote will tell a lot about your alignment if it's not on those guys, I think.
Thank you, Colin. Next up is
Carson.
Yeah, so where I'm at the game is that I think that Screenplay is townier in the prisoners. I think that Lexi has been playing this game, I guess, pushing weird worlds, or not weird worlds, but words that have me in it, and I just don't like that. But she asked a very loaded question to Ellie, I think. She pretty much forced him to say World of 3. I think that Eurist and Ellie have been very town. I think that I don't know what to think about Wisp and Moose. I think that they've both been pretty towny. There could be prostitute though. I think that Rich could push on his partner. He knows that he's a sinking ship. He knows that he's always dying there. He probably already saw that his partner Colin voted on there to put him up, so he pushes back, tries to get some cred for his partner. I'm not sure what to think about Sir Fab.
10 seconds.
I'm willing to vote. So I don't know if I'm voting Sir Fab or Colin yet. I'm still figuring that out.
Thank you, Carson. Please turn off your camera, Sir Fab. 1 minute whenever you're ready. Are you frozen? Look at this beautiful frozen face. If this is not the famous Sir Fab technical difficulties moment, I don't know what is.
It's his technical difficulties face.
Hold up, Sir Fab, are you here?
Yeah, I actually, I missed Carson's formal.
Well, you'll be able to see it in the VOD after the game is over. But for now, you have to give us 1 minute whenever you're ready. I'll start the timer.
All right. I guess started now. Okay. I'm not really sure why. I don't think anyone actually gave a reason for why I'm being up here. I put a call in because he did nothing on day one, which is terrible play if you're Village. I mean, it's okay play if you're Mafia or an Alien or something, but it's not very good if you're Village. Then yesterday, he and Rich, Rich like hard pushed on him. Rich hard, called the Village and stuff like that. But I don't actually think that exonerates him at all. Today, this past day, he tried to control, he tried to be the Village mouthpiece, try to control sort of who was going where, who was voting for what, which is exactly what a Mafia member who saw that they had an in the Village would do. If I get voted out today, that's fine. I'm the hunter. I'll just fucking shoot Colin in the head.
10 seconds.
So that's that. I'll vote on Carson because I'll kill Colin anyway with my shot kill, and then.
Thank you. Please turn your camera off. And that's that. So if you wish to vote, please vote between Colin, Sir Fab, and Carson. As soon as you vote, please turn your camera back on.
And yours.
And yours. My bad. Yours defense was so long ago that mods are not perfect.
Oh, they're far from perfect.
I mean, one of us is, but the other one isn't. But collectively, that makes us imperfect. Anyway, I see 10 people. Aiden, are you ready to stop the gambling game?
Yep, give me 1 second.
Tense moments. Moments of high tension. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, if you're voting at Jurist, hands up. 0. If you're voting at Colin, hands up. That is 2 on Colin. If you're voting at Carson, hands up. That is 6 on Carson, 7 on Carson. If you're voting at Sir Fab, hands up. That's 1. Carson dies and reveals to be
not Mafia. Everyone, please go back to sleep.
Have you seen the biggest of oofs?
Not in this game, but she was in yesterday's games.
And she will be here today again.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. If you're looking for that Oofda game, it's coming up. But for now, what's coming up is the casters. And again, Banks, thank you so much for that donation in the name of Rob and James.
I'm delayed.
We are live.
Shakespeare, we missed it. Who died and who was the call?
Carson.
Carson died. Carson was not Mafia.
What?
This is obvious. It's obvious he wasn't Mafia when he talked in his formal.
Sir Fab kind of pooped up, I feel.
They killed Colin.
Oh my god. They killed Carson?
Didn't Sir Fab say that he was gonna shoot Colin and that's why they should vote Carson?
So bad. Just vote Colin.
Oh yes! My gosh.
For me the Mafia team is pretty clear here. It has to be exactly Colin Lexi, right?
Yes.
Sometimes the Mafia team is obvious. Sometimes the Mafia actually just runs off the hill and has to protect each other. Are you okay, Kevin?
I cannot believe they killed Carson.
We were listening to Carson's formal. It's like Carson's going, Rich is just blessing his partner here because he's going down in flames. And it's like, he has to do this. He can't call him town.
Yep.
He has to call him Mafia as Mafia.
After Carson's formal, I just typed in, I typed into the chat or whatever. I was like, okay, never kill Carson. Always save Carson. He's fine. And I was like, okay, we're just killing Colin here. Easy game. And then, oh my god. All right.
Okay, never underestimate the ability of Town and Throw.
Yeah, I have the night kill too. It's the obvious one. Ian dies and reveals to be not Mafia, and there's still no axe, which doesn't mean the axe is not in the game. It just means that whoever was the axe is either rich or playing very well.
If I'm Mafia and Colin is not Mafia, I kill the hunter there every time.
Yep.
I mean, You're assuming logical behavior. Anyway, last 10 seconds before we go back. Is it Colin?
I just gotta say, like, that's what I'm saying though. Like, if Colin is not Mafia, you kill the hunter there, and Colin dies.
Yep.
So he's got to be Mafia, right?
Well, that's the Wi-Fi, right?
No, you just killed. You just get two birds with one stone right there.
Are you still on Team Wolves, Kevin?
I mean, God, after killing Carson, I'm on Team Wolves.
Okay.
God damn.
Team A.
Okay. I'm good to go.
All right, let's all wake up. All right, I am deeply sorry to announce that Ian has died, and Ian was not Mafia.
And you have 4 minutes. Good luck.
Okay, I'm rescinding my call. I'm rescinding my call. I'm rescinding my call. I'm rescinding my call. I'm not the hunter.
No, because here's the thing: if you were town, Mafia put KP on you last night because I'm town. You can't wriggle your way. Shut up! No. Mafia talk. This is Mafia.
If I was actually you're Mafia because
prove it.
If you were town, then the Mafia would have shot me last night because I would have shot you. But I'm not hunter.
That's what I said. That's what I just said. If you were town, the Mafia would have shot you last night.
I'm cleaning my glasses. Oh my god. Who the fuck said they were hunters?
No, if you were town, they would
Sir Fabulous fake claimed to roll to save his life against two townspeople.
Fab, your logic only works when you're both town.
After calling people's play bad, Sir Fabulous fake claimed a role because he can't defend himself because he's so shit at the fucking game. So if he's down, then fuck off.
That's a little toxic.
Colin is 100%. Look at how he's trying to control the village.
Wait, somebody else named Hunter?
The game.
Yeah, Whisker's the hunter. How am I trying to control the village? What did I do yesterday to control the village?
I had BT or
You were talking on top of people all yesterday.
Do you think it was valuable for the prisoners to be arguing amongst themselves yesterday, Sir Fabulous?
Yeah, I think it's more valuable for the prisoners to be arguing amongst themselves.
There you go. That's Mafia all over. That was easy.
Wait, what?
Sir Fabulous thinks it was valuable for the prisoners to be against each other yesterday instead of having valuable conversation about other people's alignments.
Because the
says it all,
prisoners
really,
are the
doesn't
most
it?
likely to be Mafia.
That's not true.
If Colin was village,
I don't get it.
If Colin was village, then this
Colin's village. I still don't get it.
No. I think
if Colin was village, they would have killed me last night.
I'm scared to say this. But
That's not.
I think
If Sir Fab was village, they would have killed him last night.
Sir Fab, that only works through your perspective, Sir Fab, because through our perspective, we don't know if either of you are town.
Wait, that means you killed Sir Fab.
Change anything though? How would it change?
What it tells you 100%, unless the Mafia, well, first of all, the Mafia team are a bit crazy this game, but unless they're completely batshit, there's always a Mafia between Colin and Sir Fab. So let's kill the person that fake claimed a role to save his own life instead of defending himself.
So I
person that is constantly put up town. Let's both show person that hasn't showed any progression.
People lie. That's part of the game. I was searching for the Mafia kill.
Now he's trying to justify lying and misleading the town.
Because I'm not misleading the town.
Sir Fab, I want you to know, if you are actually town, what you did was a bad play.
Yeah, it's so fucked.
Just so you're aware, what you did was a really bad play.
Sorry, Lexi,
Put us in a position where we now have to pick.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, you have to pick a Mafia. You have to pick Colin.
And we're killing you almost always.
Dude, we're always almost killing you now, Fab.
Yes.
Or you can pick someone who's not me or Colin.
That doesn't work.
Because it's always either me.
By the way, I don't think you should pick someone who's not me or Colin.
Screenplay talk. Look, I'm not going to get a chance. Screenplay talk.
Who else are we looking for? There's got to be 2 other people, right?
Yeah, it's definitely Urith in my opinion.
So unless I don't believe,
Let me keep on going here. By Colin, if I'm understanding what Colin was saying earlier, Colin's thinking Sir Fab just viewed me and Lexi town.
Wait.
I think your town screenplay. I think you have to be because of because like here's the thing.
That's not true.
Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4
One of
people
2
left.
worlds exists for me. Either Sir Fab's an alien, which I think is actually more likely, which makes it a bit more muddled. But if Sir Fab is Mafia, you are town.
No, the POE is 3.
If Sir Fab's an alien, we don't want to lich there today.
No, Sir Fab is alien. They would have killed him last night.
No, the POE is 1 of Colin and Sir Fab. What is it? 1 of me and yours? Wait, is yours always go?
I think.
From your perspective, Ellie? Yeah.
Wait, it's yours than screenplay?
Ellie, you just got a strike. You gotta stop doing that. Thank you. Please get your votes into Shakespeare. Muse, please mute. You're next on the chopping block for strikes. There are rules. You gotta be muted. You gotta stop talking after the siren. Right, Aylin? Man, did I axe Aylin accidentally?
No, sorry. I'm using the spacebar mute thing for Zoom.
Yeah, just mute. No, just mute your mic mechanically.
No, I don't like doing that. It's harder.
Okay. We have 8 votes. It's time to get stuff in. If you're voting for Sir Fab, please put your hands up. That's 6. Wisp and Sir Fab, who are you voting for?
Colin.
Okay, Colin gets nominated, Sir Fab gets nominated. Everybody else turn off your cameras. Aylin will tell us what order they were speaking. Whew.
Alright, the order is Colin, then Sir Fab.
Take it away, Colin. You have 1 minute.
So Fab's Mafia. If he's Town, then we've already lost because I'm Town. And in post-game, he should be ridiculed, rightly so, for playing terribly. Side note, Ellie talking about Eurist, it's possible if like there's a Mafia in the prisoners and someone like Wisp is prostitute, or Moose could be prostitute, of course. They're the 2 people that are like green checked, one via the kill and one via the check. Not bad. I'm pretty annoyed at myself after voting for Carson yesterday, but oh well, shit happens.
Whenever you're ready, Fab.
All right. So if Colin was Town, then the Mafia would have killed me yesterday because then I would have shot Town. It makes sense. The Brilliancy Prize is like doubled this week. So obviously I'm going for crazy plays that aren't, actually very high win percentage. Because guess what? I like money. And if I win money by making weird plays that are actually counter to myself winning, then that's more to me winning anyway. Anyway, beside that point, Colin played poorly all game up until yesterday. He was, he's clearly Mafia based on his game 1 play, his game 2 play.
10 seconds.
His trying to control the village. Yeah, I'm not Mafia. I'm not anything. I'm Villager. I'm not Alien.
Thank you. Please get your votes in between Colin and Sir Fab. And as soon as you've done that, get your faces back on screen. I'm just missing 2 votes. Aiden will close the betting game very soon. Am I right, Aiden?
Mm-hmm. It has been closed.
Ready. If you are voting for Colin, please put your hands up. If you're voting for Sir Fab, put your hands up. That's 6 on Fab, 2 on Colin. Fab dies and reveals to be...
Not Mafia. Everyone, please go back to sleep.
Wah, wah.
Duck horn.
I should get more sound horror and more sound bites.
Yeah. We should get
what a game. The casters will make everything out of this.
Shocking. Colin is Mafia.
Have you heard of the sound effect called Womp Womp?
I mean...
That would be the way I feel about this game currently.
Town's just like throwing. Like, Sir Fab should have not have claimed Hunter and just buried Colin there. Like,
should have just got Colin killed.
Yeah, it would have been easy to do. Especially after Carson's formal.
I think Sir Fab is played on a more rudimentary level, and Ellie eventually got there trying to correct Town's mistakes for them. So which makes me think that like it's exactly Eurist, Colin, and one of Lexi in screenplay, probably just Lexi. Because Ellie got to the point saying, okay, like let's not kill between the 2 of them, because there were 2 other POEs that you could have restricted it to, right? There were 6 people who are not Moose and Wisp. Wisp is now the real claimed hunter, right? The POE was one between the prisoners, Max. Then it was Colin Serfab, who were never together, and then it was Ellie and Urist. And Ellie got there before Urist, and Urist has been giving me this like Mafia vibes the entire game, trying to like plug himself in this weird spot. So for me, Urist is outed. Probably Lexi, probably Colin.
Colin is Mafia.
I mean, if Town loses this game, the card on voting is what lost it for them. Yeah. They could have voted out Colin. They could have voted out Fab. It didn't matter which one they killed.
Well, yeah, that's the problem with Fab's play. Fab's play, like, not only did he say I'm Hunter, but he said I'm Hunter. I'm always shooting Colin at night, so kill Carson, which made no sense. If you want to kill Colin at night, just kill him during the day.
Yeah, it makes sense now. He wants to buy the night kill because he's Town.
I don't like it.
No. You just don't claim and just go hard on Colin.
Yeah, no, I'm not happy with Fab's play though. And like,
yeah, it's a bad play.
Or claim, if you're gonna claim, that's fine, but then go hard on Colin.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
I just want to shoot someone else. Let's go, Colin.
Okay, Wisp dies at night. Wisp is the hunter. I'm not gonna tell you anything about the axe, which may or may not be important. We'll just jump back into the game. What a game, Twitch chat! What a game! Okay, we're ready.
All right, let's all wake up.
Whamp whamp.
Oof.
Duh. Ben, please turn off your camera.
All right, here we go. I am sorry to announce that Wisp has died. Wisp was not Mafia. Wisp, who would you like to kill?
Ten seconds, Wisp.
Colin.
Colin dies and reveals to be?
Not Mafia.
Colin, turn off your camera, please. The game's gonna be probably over very soon. You have 3 minutes, good luck.
Oh, we had the ability of winning there, boys. But instead, now we win, right? Let's go, Ali. Let's go, Ali. Way to clutch it out, boys.
Okay.
Way to clutch it out, boys.
What's
Bro,
that? It's me.
It's you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
It's Urist and I are the other Mafia. Let's just end this.
Okay.
Screenplay is confirmed to be not Alien, so let's just change screenplay and end the game that way.
Okay.
If at any point you wish to push to vote, please put your hands to the screen.
Everyone's okay with this? I don't.
Hang on. She's fucking you guys over. I'm the prostitute.
You are a prisoner with me. You can't. And I'm Team Mafia with Urist.
I stopped it.
Oh, Ali's not the Mafia? Oh, shit.
No, I stopped the prostitute earlier when I was calling Wisp prostitute for no reason.
No, I'm the prostitute.
Okay,
We're
it doesn't
screenplay.
matter
It doesn't matter.
between Moose and Ellie who the actual prostitute is because
but you know it's me. You know it's me.
But it's me. Ellie, it's actually me.
No, your taste in anime sucks.
It's really fucking me.
Push the vote.
Screenplay, you actually just...
Wait, who are we voting for?
Screenplay.
Okay, screenplay.
The vote has been pushed, the timer is stopped. Please get your votes into Shakespeare and please make sure you mute. There's no more strategizing. If you speak, I will give you another strike. Do I have all the votes? I probably do not yet. Okay, I have all the votes. If you're voting for a screenplay, hands up. Screenplay, no need to turn off your camera. You can give us half a minute of a defense.
I wanna run against the wall right now, really effing hard. That's about it. Wait, that's not it. But I'm not gonna say anything else. That's it. That's the polite thing to do.
Thank you. Please get your votes into Shakespeare on Discord. As soon as you voted, turn your cameras back on. If Screenplay gets 3 out of 5 or Screenplay nobody gets nominated against him, then Screenplay will die. If you're still voting at Screenplay, please put your hands up. That's for Screenplay. Screenplay dies and it used to be.
Not Mafia. Everyone go back to sleep.
Yes. We got feedback that we shouldn't do the nights in video chat, which is absolutely correct. So, Mafia, please try to get to your actions as quickly as possible. And what a game. Am I right, Alien? Man, Alien muted himself again.
Sorry, I'm muted. Yes.
Just use the hardware mute. Like, hardware in real life doesn't need to be alt-tabbed.
Yes, but it takes a while either way.
You just press Alt-A.
Moose knows the Zoom shortcuts.
The thing with the hardware one is I forget to unmute, and then everyone can hear me typing.
Yeah, that's fair. We can soon reflect on how hard Town threw this game. It was absolutely insane.
Okay, I have the knight.
Yeah, just wake him up and tell us who
I'll
dies.
wake up. Moose dies. Moose was not Mafia. Mafia wins.
Good job, Mafia. Okay.
Taking one down from MafiaShow.net. What up, dude?
I mean,
why'd you guys shoot?
Okay, let's do the post game
Because
together.
he's a fucking moron who doesn't know how to read the game and shoots me.
I mean,
fucking throwing plays from fucking Sir Fabulous. All right, there are fucking.
Let them reveal. Let them do the reveal.
You're
Colin.
ruining 12 players' experience.
Mute everyone. Just mute everyone.
I mean, I'll mute Colin first, and after that, I'll mute everyone else. Yeah, everybody's already muted. I don't know how that happened. Oh, Aiden, you want to do the post game?
Yes, please. All right. Wisp was the thief who chose between Hunter and Townsperson. The prisoners were Screenplay and Lexi. Screenplay was the Townsperson, and Lexi was the regular Mafia. Rich was the axe. Eurist was the bomb. Ellie was the prostitute who never slept with anyone else besides himself. Carson was a townsperson. Moose was a townsperson. That's not true. You're right. My bad. Mostly yourself. Carson, Moose, Screenplay, Colin, and Sir Fab were all townspeople. Josh was the alien who was executed day one. His proxy was Moose, who died last.
Wait, who was the alien?
Josh.
Oh, why would you proxy me? That seems bad.
Well,
I just want, because the casting didn't get a chance to talk about this for too long. Day 4 was absolutely atrocious. Day 4 was a disgrace from the town, and the only person who town-sided in the entire day was Ellie. So good job, Ellie. You played like your best town game, and you got no brownie points for it because it didn't matter. Game 2 will go in about 5 minutes. We just
So wait,
Ellie, disable the call.
Done though. What?
We still won, okay?
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I had some sick PR reads. I had Wisp PR, I had
Okay,
Tempo
don't,
PR, like...
let's not let the Mafia gloat. Let's try to dissect why the town... Let's
fun.
try... Mafia, you can gloat in Mafia chat, but let's try to dissect why town lost.
So I think the Carson vote is what really hurt them the most.
Yeah, Carson vote was rough.
I didn't understand that push. If you would have killed either Colin or Fab there, then maybe you could have gotten away with it a little bit more instead of Carson.
I can agree with that.
Wisp, I understand wanting to kill Colin, but once you die there,
Prisoners, 100%.
yeah, once you die there, you have to know Colin's probably town because that's just a losing play for Mafia.
I made a mistake. Now, it turned out it worked in my favor because we ended up winning.
Yeah, but yeah, I think you always have to shoot in the prisoners there.
No, you always shoot between Ellie and Eurist. There's almost 1.5 Mafia out of 2 guaranteed. Ellie and Eurist.
Shoot. Oh,
So,
Ellie and Eurist.
in that situation,
That's fair, I guess.
in
That's
that
fair.
situation, Moose is almost confirmed town.
Yeah.
Wisp is dead, so there's 5 people left. You have Lexi's Screenplay, Colin, who's been like... It's very unclear what Colin has to be in that situation. But forget about Colin. That leaves 2 people. And you're looking for 3 Mafia, they have almost 1.5 to 1.75 expected value between the 2 of them. What's that shot? That shot was... Okay, let's not talk about that shot. Let's talk about the day that led to that shot. Same deal. You don't evaluate Sir Fab and Colin there. You just say, okay, what about this Eurist person? What about this Ellie person? You killed Eurist or Ellie. Again, the same thing.
That's true.
Ichimor and I were cross-bussing the entire game, and I knew we both had no intention of ever voting for the other person. It was wonderful.
I don't agree with that, Shakespeare, necessarily, because you have to resolve Colin's Sir Fab at some point.
I just wish we would have killed
Sir Fab was already dead, right? And you...
No.
You just
That
gotta
was the day
shoot the
Sir
Mafia.
Fab claimed Hunter.
No, when Wisp died,
At that point, I agree. At that point, I agree.
No, I agree. At that point, you have to shoot into. You wouldn't shoot Colin there because that's just Colin would never kill the Hunter there as Mafia.
Yeah.
Well, I finally got a win. My team carried me. I'm like 1-4 now.
Good job, Rich.
All right, I think we should move to the next game.
Yeah, I think we have all the players, or almost all the players. If you're playing game 2, keep your cameras on. Again.
I love playing Mafia, but Mafia's stressful as fuck. Can I not roll Mafia again, please?
What is the best role?
It is the best role, but
please,
I'm
please
really
mute.
right now.
Please.
I am here. You can start rolling, but I'm also in lab currently right now. We're gonna finish in like 10 minutes, so like give me time.
Please
Wait,
mute.
doing a lab?
Okay, if you're playing, keep your camera on, just so we can see the 13 players playing.
Let me make sure. I don't think I'm in it. I don't remember.
Moose is not in this game.
Cool. Got it.
Okay, I'll just tell you what the player list is. I think we're missing Josh exactly. Oh no, Josh is here. Oof, who are we missing? Okay, I'm looking for Alloy, Clam, Ellie, Josh, Uvda, Ridge, Peg, Fighter, Cactus, Ben, Colin, Lumi, and Lexi. Who am I missing?
Colin.
Colin's in the Zoom. I'm presuming he's ready to go. Just double check with him on Discord. Who's casting with me? Kevin, are you still casting?
Let's fucking go!
Yeah, I can.
Okay, let's go. Aylin, good luck, have fun. Everybody turn off your cameras, go to sleep. Don't throw the game.
Guys.
Don't throw the game as Town. Don't throw the game as Mafia. Just play the best game you got. Am I right? I am right.
Hardware mute.
Amazing.
Jesus.
Kevin, my Kevin. You wanna do a quieter post game?
Yeah, there's some hurt feelings in that game for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think Surfab too, completely. I think you can't derail the game like that unless you plan to take charge back again.
Who were all the people nominated that day that Carson died?
It was 3-town. It didn't really matter who would have died, but the way in which people died mattered.
It needed to not be Carson, I think. And if you get one of them, then you could even kill the other one the next day, as opposed to Sir Fab, you still have a chance at it, right? 'Cause if they both die and flip town, you still go into that just fine. You can still find Mafia.
Yeah, I don't know. I think what ends up derailing that game the most is that Sir Fab claim. And from there, it's just unwinnable for the town. Like, and it's not even the fact that like he claimed in that fashion. It's the fact that he didn't do the best with that claim from that point on. That just destroyed them.
Yeah, and he's just sitting there talking about doing a brilliant, the brilliancy play for the whole. I don't know. It was just weird.
that's greedy and stupid. So I'm just gonna call it right now. Like you gotta play the best Mafia possible.
Yeah, it's not to say Town was gonna win that game. I mean, I think Lexi was pretty findable.
I mean, we found Lexi day 2.
Yeah, we found Lexi kind of day 1 for her Josh. Yeah, her Josh stuff, which
We thought it was Colin for like different reasons because Rich was bussing him, and like not resolving Colin maybe is a mistake, but like maybe you resolve Colin that day. You don't say, "Oh, I'll shoot Colin at night," or like whatever. I'll shoot Colin if I die at night.
Exactly, resolve
It
Colin
was
that
just
day.
dog shit play at that point. And again, not putting any pressure on Jurist and Ellie the entire game, especially in that final 7. I think it was.
Yeah.